In today's BTG episode, Chelsea has major news to share with her family. Naomi feels pressured by Jacob. Isaiah comforts Eva. Things heat up for Ted and Shanice. Derek does not like what he sees. Bill blows up at Haley over Danny, and Kat shuts Eva down for interfering. Eva arrives at Uptown upset. She takes back the importance of making amends with family. She rants about her bitch of a sister. They get a table. He thinks she's hot when she's on fire. She complains that the brat isn't capable of understanding, and she repeats that she won't try again with her sister. She's also mad at herself for even going to see Kat. Is surprised Ted didn't see this coming. Eva feels like a fool, but her guy disagrees. Isaiah supports her as she's feeling hurt because she always wanted a sister. Kat arrives home to Chelsea and complains about that fake little heifer of a sister pretending to care about her family. Chelsea wants to listen but is bursting with good news. She doesn't have the variant. They embrace and squee. Naomi and Jacob sit at the club watching her dad with Haley. Naomi's trying to put aside the animosity. Naomi gets a call from Chelsea with the good news. She asks, "What about you?" Naomi pauses and says, "Nothing to worry about," she says with a smile. She invites her and Kat to the club to celebrate. Jacob hears this and thinks her results should be ready. He asks for her password so he can get the results. Her face loses its smile and tells him she needs to tell her dad the good news. She does so and is met with cheers. She tells her dad she hasn't gotten her test results back yet. Bill's surprised and offers to call the hospital to rush it. She refuses and wants to celebrate. She goes and he wants to call Danny. Haley says she wouldn't. She thinks Chelsea should share it. He argues she thinks the women should celebrate together. At their own table, Jacob again wants to see results, but Naomi refuses since she wants to talk to the chef about the meal. At the hospital, Derek watches Ashley with Grayson, looking obviously unhappy. Grayson asks her out and she leaves. Grayson and Derek get into the elevator, and Derek grills Grayson about who he is to Ashley and what department he works in. He tells the man they've been friends for years. Derek says he has to go back up. He forgot his parking pass. It's awkward. Shanice and Ted awkwardly rip into each other's clothes, breathing heavily. She says she loves herself some dark chocolate. Ted stops things before they get too far. He thinks she's worth more than a quickie on the sofa. He wants to take her out to dinner with the Winterfest gift certificate. Danny rushes into the guest house with a hug for Chelsea, who wants to change who she is now that she feels she has a second lease on life. Danny offers to text the family about the news. At Orpheus, Andre calls his uncle Ted to come by. He leaves a message. Back at the nurse's station at the hospital, Shanice is in a mood. Ashley tells her that her shirt is on inside out and she becomes flustered and runs off. Once she's changed, Ashley tries to get the gossip from her. She shuts her down. Ted shows up and things are uncomfortable. Ted asks Shanice to step aside to discuss scheduling. Instead, he asks her to dinner again. She agrees and Ashley can tell what's going on. When Shanice returns to the hub, she asks Ash to keep quiet. Jan meets Derek for coffee and he tells her he missed their talks. She did too. He's still writing a desk and doing community outreach. He has a physical soon and hopes to be cleared to fight fires. Jan says she met Owen, the man of her dreams. He spills the tea about Ashley's new man and assumes she knows. She had no idea. What is she even thinking? Jan asks. They say their goodbyes and part ways. Back at the guest house, Kat stays behind to get some marketing work on schedule while Chelsea and Danny head to the club. Back at the club, Jacob chases Naomi down when she doesn't return to the table. He wants to see the BRCA results already. She tells him she needs to be the one to see them first. Not here. I need more time, she says. He's supportive. They head back inside and then Danny and Chelsea arrive. They greet their dad and are surprised that Naomi didn't get her results. Danny goes to Naomi for clarification since she thought that her daughter had gotten the results. Naomi admits she didn't get them yet, so Danny agrees to let her set the pace. Naomi finally looks at the results and seems visibly shaken, but she tells her family all good. They embrace and thank God. Everyone heads into the main room and Jacob gives a speech about the women of the hour. They drink to their health. Ted meets Andre at Orpheus and learns that Andre is going to NYC for a shoot. Ted admits he's moving on with his life now that he accepted Nicole is. Andre tries to guess who Ted's dating and he admits it's Shanice. He gives about 12 different adjectives to describe how wonderful she is. Jan rushes to the hospital to talk to her kid about who she's dating. Ash takes her aside and explains it's new. Jan thought she'd take more time. Ashley says she's learning more about herself. When Jan says she's glad at least she's taking it slow, Shannis yips with laughter, obviously eavesdropping. In Monday's episode, the actors go behind the scenes and talk about how much fun they're having. Read the rest of the week's spoilers here. BTG Spoilers Week of January 1923. Hooked on Beyond the Gates, join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.